Hi, everybody. It's Tammy. It's Tammy Zurich. If you don't know me, and if you do know me, hi, I haven't seen you in a while, but I wanted to jump on and say hello because I haven't said hello in quite some time. And it's a new year coming up. So, everybody, I'm sure, is thinking forward because it's always a time for a reset. January 1. What are we going to do differently this year? Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I have been working towards and what I'm going to be doing. A lot of you know me as a portrait photographer. I've had my own portrait photography business for the last 12 years. I am always going to be a portrait photographer, but part of my portrait photography business, really about half of it, was coaching. I've worked a lot with small portrait photographer people who wanted to build a business. And I've also worked with other small business people who wanted to grow their business and their brand. In fact, I have a class about that, but I'll talk about that later. What I really wanted to talk about today is the fact that I am a Gallup certified Clifton Strengths Coach. What is that, you're asking? Well, if you've ever taken any type of personality assessment like DISC or Myers-Briggs, I've done all of those. I've also done Wealth Dynamics. There's a whole bunch of other ones that I've done. Why have I done those and why have you maybe done those? Because they help you figure out what your strengths are, right? You want to understand what are your natural talents and how do you apply them. Well, the reason that I wanted to get certified for Clifton Strengths is because I think it's unique. I first took it back in, this is my first assessment. It was actually, I bought a book and the assessment was attached to the book. You could go online and take it, and then these were the results. This was in 2009, and these were my top 5 talents. Over the years, I've taken it several different times, and this was the most recent one. You can do the full 34 that also kind of rank order your top 10 and then the rest of your talents. And why do that? Well, for me, I grew up in a time where a lot of the time when you were doing things, the negative side of things were what people focused on. So like in school, if you weren't good at math or you weren't good at whatever, you went home and your parents had you focus on that thing. Your teachers had you focus on that thing because the more time you pour into it, you're going to get better. Well, not really. You can make marginal improvements, but you can't make a lot of great improvements. But with this, your talents are told to you. You're going to go through the assessment and it's going to spit back out at you all of the things from top to bottom that you naturally use. And I find that super amazing because it is your unique set of things. I'm going to hold up this crinkly bag. I apologize for the noise, but this is a bag of puzzle pieces. Why am I showing this to you? Because each one of these pieces is unique and different, right? But this is a 5,000 piece puzzle. So if you picture yourself, your top talents, let's say you have the top 5 talents are in this bag. They're just these little bit, but there's all these other ones. But you rely on these. And guess what? Other people you work with have different ones. We all have different ones. That's the cool thing. Each of us has our own unique thing. So unlike DISC or Myers-Briggs or the other ones, they kind of put us all into the same, like I'm a ENTJ. So if you're an ENTJ, we are very similar, but it doesn't say specifically what I'm good at or you're good at within ENTJ. What this does is really highlight kind of there's a little DNA thing here because it's your unique DNA, which is really cool. So I love adding this to my plethora of things I want to bring to people and support them with, is to help you see what you're really good at. And then not only know it, because you can go take the assessment right now and it'll give you back all the information, but then you know it, but how do you use it? That's the thing. And the first couple times I took it, didn't know that, you could get coaching on that. And then I did get a coach. And then I hired a coach for a class that I taught. And guess what? I decided I want to do this because it's so powerful. So anyway, I wanted to just tell you a little bit about that, share my excitement because it's really cool. And since it's a new year, kick off with, this is what I'm up to. So I look forward to sharing more information with you over the coming days. I have lots to share. I want to give you lots of good value about how you can make this year the best year. So stay tuned and hopefully we'll talk soon. Bye, everybody.